Good morning, y'all. Today is Sunday, and I am going to do a pot roast for lunch. So I wanted to walk you through it. I'm sure that all of you already know how to do it, but since I was doing a pot roast today, I would just let you see what I do. All right, here's my little roast. It's a little chuck roast. I'm going to put some pepper on it, and I'm going to put a little salt on it, and I'm going to flip it over and do the other side. This is a quick little thing to do for Sunday. All right, there we go. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to flour it. So I've got me a pan of flour right here. You can stay right there, Banks. That'll be good. They can watch me. And I'm going to put flour on all sides. I'm just going to put it in like that and make sure that flour is all over everything. And you know when you do a little pot roast, if you flour it and then fry it on each side, it holds in those good natural juices and everything. So I'm going to put it in my pan here. And I'm going to let it fry just a few minutes and get some good brown on it. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I had it kind of hot, but we're going to turn it down just a few minutes. And y'all watch that while I go wash my hands. Well, this morning, we had a nice rain when I got up. I got up at 5 this morning, on Sunday morning, and started doing some things, and little Banks spent the night with me last night, so we had to get up and get busy. She and I had some cheese grits for breakfast, and they were certainly good. All right, I'm going to peek and see if it's brown. It's probably not yet. It is not. I think we'll just leave you with it for a few minutes, and then we'll come back and do it in a little bit. Hey, it's brown on one side, so I'm going to flip it over real gently and see if it's going to hold in those good juices. All right, we've got it brown on that side. Now we're going to let it brown on this side. And while it's browning on this side, I have cut up a few onions that I'm going to put around the edges like this. You don't do it till the first side is brown. Let those start kind of sauteing a little bit in that oil. That'll be good. Okay? Now we're just going to let it do on that side a while. I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay. Hey, y'all, I meant to tell you a while ago on that last time that I did the other side, I put a top on it, and that's because the onions were in there, and I wanted to kind of smother fry them a little bit, see? All right, come over here and look. I'm going to take the meat off right now. All right, and what I'm going to do is take this meat up because it's fried kind of on the other side. Yep, it looks good. And I'm going to put it over here out of the way for just a minute. Now that sealed all those juices inside it. Now look in this pan over here. All right, you see these onions? Don't they look good? All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to add a little flour to our onion mixer because we're going to make some gravy. So I'm going to put a little flour. It doesn't matter if it's self-rising or plain, whichever one you want to do, and it doesn't matter which one you do the other one with either. Okay, I'm going to turn it up high because I am going to stir it. Okay. And so anyway, I've got my onions in there, and I've got it kind of on high, and I'm gonna brown this up just a little bit, and I've got my water right here handy. Now I'm also gonna put in 1 package of this Lipton's dried onion soup mix. I love that in my roast. Let me get me some scissors. Well, let's see. Here they are. Okay. I'm going to open this up. Anyway, I'm going to keep stirring these, and I've got it on high. And I'm going to put in that like I showed you, that Lipton's dried onion soup mix. I've used this for a long, long time. And I didn't put any salt and pepper in my gravy because that Lipton's has some salt in it, so you got to be careful or you'll have it too salty. So come over here and look in my pan now. I know this doesn't look good right this second, but it's gonna brown up just a little bit, and then I'm gonna put my water in. So let's just keep watching. I've got my flour in there and my onions. And I'm gonna put my meat back in there. And then we'll pop it in the oven and we'll have a good roast for Sunday lunch. Banks is doing my videoing today. I hope she's doing a good job for y'all. All right. That looks pretty brown. And see, all those juices from the roast, they're going to go back in here too. So that'll be real good. All right, let's look. Let's put our water in. I think it's getting kind of ready. You can kind of see. See how it wants to stick a little bit right down there? Okay. Here we go. Get that stirred up a little bit. All right. It's going to be good today. Good pot roast with gravy and sauteed onions in it. Okay, I'm going to put in one more thing of water. And the reason I'm going to do that is because this will cook down. And I want to make sure that there's plenty of water in it before I put it in the oven. Alright, now then, I'm going to put in a little black pepper. No salt, but I'm going to put in some black pepper. Alright, and then I'm going to slide my roast gently back in that gravy. Like that. And I'm going to put a little bit on top of it because I don't want anything drying out. Sometimes you can do this in a electric skillet if you had one, and you could turn it on low and let it just cook. But anyway, that's how it's going to be. Now I fixed to pop this in the oven, and I'm going to put it on 350 degrees, and it'll slowly cook. And sometimes I put some foil over the top of it, but I think since I'm cooking at such a low temp, and every now and then when it's in your oven, reach in there with a spoon and pull some gravy up over your meat like this, over your pot roast. And we're just going to let it tender up in there, and it'll be ready for lunch with cream potatoes or rice or whatever you're going to have. We're going to have ours with biscuits. Talk to you later. Bye.